Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn about all the Scratch functions in Scratch. So, first we need to know where we are working. We are working on the Scratch MetaDo online editor. First you have to sign in and then only you can start creating your projects. Today we are going to learn how to use the motion blocks, motion extension blocks. So first you have the move 10 steps. This allows you to move your sprite 10 steps forward or backward. If you want to move him forward, you can make it move 10 steps. If you want to make him move backwards, you can make it minus 10 steps. As you can see there. Next, you have the turn right 15 degrees. What this does is basically makes your sprite turn right or left 15 degrees, depending on what you want. And left. Then you have to go to random position. If you just check on all these blocks, you can also see one glide 1 second to random position. The difference between go to and glide 1 second to is that go to hides your sprite and shows it somewhere else, as you saw, and glide takes your sprite to another position in the visible form, as you can see. Then you have go to X 206 and Y 125. Those two numbers which you heard right there are in text boxes, meaning you can change them to anything you want, like 022 or 345 or anything you want, depending on your project. So at this moment, I'm just going to keep it at 206. And if I kept my sprite over here, there, he moved to the position where I programmed him to go. After that, I have point in direction 90. This makes my sprite point in the direction 90. You can change this 90 to 180, 165 or 150 or anything depending on your project. If I just put this on point in direction 180 degrees, then he turned. Then 90, then again he turned to his normal state. Then you have the point towards mouse pointer. What this does is basically makes the sprite turn towards your mouse pointer or your cursor, like that. So you can see my cursor is right here. So he turns towards my cursor. After that, you have change X by 10. X is a sleeping line right here and Y is a standing line. If you forget what X and Y is, you can always see here. Y standing and X sleeping. So change X by 10. So when I click on this, you can see that to the original number 10 is added. 113, 123, 133, 143 and so on. And if I take a set X, and let's just make it to 150, click on it, it becomes straight to 160. The difference, as you can see here, both of these are X. The difference between change and set is that change adds the number in the text box to the number that is the original number. But what set does is it basically changes the number to what is there in the text box that is inside your block. Then you have the same thing for Y. And you have if on edge bounce. the last block which we are going to see right here. So what this if on edge bounce does is, if your sprite is out of the screen, you can see there, his whole body is out of the screen. If I click on this, he's out of the screen. So the screen's edges are basically the borders. So if he touches any of these borders, he's supposed to come out of them. Just like that. Thank you for watching my video. This is it for this tutorial. Please check my profile on Scratch. My username is prateekpathak. Full smalls and no spaces. Thank you.